What's up, MPX addicts, and welcome to the MPX Rehab. I am your host, the hashtag certified Mark J. Williams, here with my co-host, as always,
the voice of the MPX addicts, Kyle Smith.
And today we have all the way from H-Town, the all-star Matt Locke with us.
Go ahead and say that again.
The all-star Matt Locke
You already know.
with us. And, it's congratulations are in order for you for advancing towards the final.
Leading Team Purple to the finals.
I mean, if you ask the MPX addicts, that was match of the night.
When did that happen?
Saturday. Do you remember much of that?
I remember showing up.
Yeah, he was there. Yeah,
Yeah.
He remembers part of it.
That was
I think the night did Griffey give me a hug or something at the end there?
somebody did.
Well, we hear that Mad Prince loves giving hugs. So
Oh yeah,
him.
definitely.
I hate the Mad Prince, so we're not gonna bring his name up again, or I'm leaving. So let's make
Well,
that.
what about later when we get to talk about you beating him up?
Oh wait, we can
Oh,
talk
okay.
about
Yeah.
that.
All right.
But yeah, Fight, Win, Survive Night 2 just happened last weekend, and now we know exactly who the final two teams are going to be.
There was
in
also
the
some
5-on-5.
news that happened last weekend too.
We'll talk about that later. I don't want to. Let's not bring it down yet.
Okay.
We know the final two teams will be in the 5-on-5 capture the flag match for the final night of. That's one way to do that, yeah. Of Fight, Win, Survive, and the winner of that match will go on to face the MPX champion in a gauntlet for the gold.
Yep.
And that could turn out really well for you.
Oh no, it is gonna turn out well for me. We already know that though.
Yeah. But we're gonna go ahead and start with the dark match for the week. Unfortunately, we kind of have to bring it down a little bit because Stephen Kirby, the greatest human being alive, did announce that he is going to be in his final 7 matches over the next, few weeks and everything like that. And this was the first of them as he took on the giant of a man known as Jacob Lindsay.
Mm-hmm.
Shrek a lot.
Yeah.
Really? Does he?
Yeah, I see that.
No, I can see that. Yeah.
He has a Shrek vibe to him.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
But this match was actually pretty good, and I've got to say, I was seriously impressed by Jacob Lindsay. I mean, I already knew that he was good, and he had picked up a lot when it came to the business and the in-ring work and everything like that. But last Saturday, he was able to really showcase everything he has learned from Kirby.
Yeah, he did, and it was one of those where it's his size is very misleading. He's one of those big men that can actually move and work, and it was really great to see. And it's also, again, it's one of the main things I love about MPX is we get to see the future generation kind of grow.
Yeah.
And so seeing him and go against Kirby in that match itself, like I said, it was good. There's not much you can always nitpick things here and there, obviously.
Yeah.
But no, for his quote unquote very first single showing, it was good.
Yeah, no. Well, it was good, but not good enough. As Stephen Kirby came away with the win on it.
It's Kirby.
But it was truly impressive, and I think really he does have a future in the business and everything like that. From what I hear, he's going to be in H-Town next weekend.
Yeah, he's accompanying someone.
Yeah, right, he is.
Yeah.
Look at that Shrek man's coming straight out the swamp. Coming out the swamp.
Wait, it's Houston. Isn't that going to the swamp?
First of all, I will throw you through that window. You have me come all the way to this bum hole of a town.
I'm not going to argue with that one. I'm from San Antonio.
I know it's not referee, I might argue with you.
But then after that, we got the show started proper as the purple team and the blue team went head-to-head with a King of the Mountain match.
Yes.
Mikey B, the MPX Addicts champion, taking on that guy, Red Chambers, the Prospect champion.
Why quotes? He is a Prospect champion.
He's right. He does have the title.
Yeah.
He has a title.
He has the title. It says it on the title.
Yeah, it does.
It also says it on the one that Tommy D has.
If it is recognized by management.
Yeah.
And it's recognized by management, so therefore it is the real Prospect Championship. Don't discredit our Saturday Night Savior, sir. Our Rookie of the Year.
But this match was an interesting take on the ladder matches. Instead of getting the belt down from the hook, you actually had to hook your belt up.
Mm-hmm.
And you said that was common in TNA. They did that?
Yeah, TNA is the first place I saw it. And that's why Jeff Jarrett was kind of called King of the Mountain, because he did every one of them and almost won every one of them.
It's like The Undertaker losing every Buried Alive match he's ever been in.
Pretty much. Or casket match.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the match itself, like I said, was great. We know these two are, like, we know Red can't be killed. He tries to die in almost everything he does. And Mikey's...
Red's great.
Yeah.
Mikey is kind of an asshole. So.
That's your teammate, sir.
Hey, he's still an asshole.
Oh, true, yeah. Oh, God, you got him and Silver.
That's okay. If you look at Facebook, Purple Team's not the only team that has a little bit of possible dissension, and friendly fire, I believe, was the term used in the ranks. So we'll talk about that one later. But in the end, thanks to a little bit of help from his friends, Red Chambers came out on top on this one.
Why you gotta say it like that? Are you just jealous because you don't have friends that will help you?
I do have friends. One of my best friends helped me, keep doing what we're doing, at least for the foreseeable future.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah.
Once I leave, ain't no one watching. But no, that was, like I said, good match. These two tried to kill each other, which we knew they would. And yeah, it's, again, the real and true prospect champion hanging that beautiful shining title. It was wonderful.
Ish.
It was great.
But so Red Chambers getting the point for the Purple Team on this one, and
try again.
Huh?
Try again. What team got
Blue
the
team.
point? There you go.
Blue team. Right. Yeah. Well, I'm sitting next to the captain of the Purple Team, so
All-star of the Purple
the
Team.
first.
Yeah.
All-star of the Purple Team.
All-star of the Purple Team. There we go. Yeah.
Guess say twice again.
The All-star
There you
of
go.
the Purple Team.
He gets it. That's why Cody gets yelled at.
And no, he said you're even wearing your purple scrubs today.
Exactly. Team Purple all the way.
There's an email. Apparently you didn't get it because you dressed like a bum.
Yeah, it's always.
A bum?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to call him that, sure, I guess. I'm not the one who'd have to do.
For war on the back. That's pretty cool.
But then we had a taped fist match between Red Team's Brixton Shaw and Green Team's Nasty Nick Nash. And this went about as well as I expected it to, especially given what the match was. Holy crap.
In all honesty, I think it went a little better. I thought Nick did very well. Nick impressed me quite a bit.
He made a decent showing, but, in the end, it's Nick Nash taking on former MPX champion, former MPX tag team champion, Brixton Shaw.
Yeah.
In a match where Brixton gets to just punch the shit out of him.
Nick got to punch the shit out of Brixton too.
Yeah, but
Nick has that weird mustache thing going on. He sort of has that, like he has like a target right there for it.
Yeah. See, you
just
don't want to get into a fist fight with someone who wants to go after targets. But this match was actually pretty impressive. Nick Nash given just about as good as he got.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, didn't come out okay in the end with Brixton Shaw getting the win.
Nope.
Leaving once again Green Team with 0 points.
Well, that's funny because who was on the team?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
We got that one in a couple of matches.
You had it. You had it from the start. As soon as they announced the teams, you should have known what your standing is going to be.
No, but the score wasn't. Never mind. We'll get to that. But then after that, we had a singles match where Skylar Slice, the sponsored by Dr. Pepper lady of Texas, took on Victoria Mosh, one of the newer graduates from DFW All Pro. I've got to say, we've seen Victoria Mosh a couple of times.
Yeah, we did.
And hey, even you said
this match was good.
Yeah, she got a lot better in the time between Legacy and last Saturday.
Yes,
she's had the work, the reps, and everything like that.
No, like I said, that was last week I talked about this match. I thought it was going to be very, very rough, and it wasn't. It was actually surprisingly really good, entertaining. Both, I think, looked good. Like they. Yeah. It's the better match I've seen Skylar in, and it's definitely the best match I've seen Victoria in. So, no, I actually was impressed by it and enjoyed it.
Yeah. But as good as Victoria's gotten, unfortunately, it wasn't good enough to beat Skylar Slice as she just slammed Victoria throughout the ring.
It's the power of Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Well, even though she drinks Diet Dr. Pepper. So,
yeah.
we can
you need to go the zero. Diet sucks.
Dr. Pepper is honestly the worst soda choice.
You think so?
Out of all of them.
Which one do you like?
None of them.
Yeah.
All of it is disgusting.
That is true.
I mean, that's fair.
That's why I like the zeros. Coke Zero, Dr. Pepper Zero. That's all I really like.
And then after that, we have the match that, you keep trying to make it a thing that, zeros on the team, 0 points. Mm-hmm. But as the chops and shots match between the all-star Matt Locke and the ugly bastard Zero.
He is ugly.
Yeah. The all-star Matt Locke.
There it is. Thank you.
And according to the addicts, it was match of the night. How much of it do you even remember?
All-Star played for a bit. And then...
there was 2 chops thrown.
Yeah, I remember those. Zero hit me in the chest for no reason. And then I hit him in the chest, and it got real fuzzy. I think the ref tried to kiss me at some point.
I can see Nick doing that.
Yeah, the idea that the ref also had to take a shot every time there was a chop, that made for a rather entertaining match.
Yeah, I don't think management thought that one through. Let's have the one who should be sober deciding person that's also drink.
I mean, when it came down to it, it was, it worked out in Matt Locke's favor.
And I mean, and God bless Ernie for giving out shots.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, no, you know what? Speaking of Ernie, if I remember anything, is that asshole.
Yeah.
Arguably one of the worst people. I'd rather drink Dr. Pepper than ever see that man again.
I gotta say, it's like, from what I heard, he gave the wrong bottle at one point.
Listen, Ernie is the wrong bottle. His whole life is the wrong bottle. I've never, other than Mikey B and the Mad Prince, have I wanted to hit someone in the face as much as I want to hit Ernie. Like, and Dimitri. All of the whole block of them. Just line them up and just let me punch them in the mouth.
You just don't like beards.
That is what it is. I think that's where we're.
I think Mikey's the only clean-faced one in that.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, because even the Mad Prince has, a little bit of fuzz.
A little bit. But the match was super enjoyable, super fun. And again, as we all said from the start, Team Purple's going to win, and they did.
Yeah, they did.
Obviously.
And then after
you
had,
even saw the vignette before the match. Your team captain Gabe was trying to help Zero, but no, Zero. We all know Zero is
Zero. Just got
Zero's probably toasted 24/7. All right, so
he got the timing a little off with it. That's all.
Do you see me?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see Zero?
No.
There's obviously a reason that he wasn't beating me.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I mean, he pre-gamed a little too much. It's part of the
I don't
problem.
even think that's it. I think there's some screws loose in that poor boy.
Love him or hate him, there's no denying.
There are some things going on with him that are just weird. I've seen him. I mean, we're not getting into it.
It's like we're not exactly a PG show, but we try sometimes.
It's weird, man.
Basically, Purple Team coming away with the win on this one, and then we had a tag team title match as Afro Circus challenged Civil Disorder for the MPX Tag Team Championships, hoping to become possibly the last MPX Tag Team Champions.
Yep. And how did that work?
That did not work.
Yeah.
That did not work at all. As a matter of fact, it worked so badly they almost brought the roof down themselves.
It's like a goal for most people now, I think.
Yeah.
Just burn it down.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Exactly, Courtney. I don't know why you said that. We're never PG. We never try.
Well, you can read what all these people are saying,
Yeah.
Well, we'll read what people are saying. Let's see. We got Gabe saying we're built for war. No, I'm built for war. Gabe stole that from me. I've been built for war since 96. I don't think Gabe was born in 96.
Oh, I don't think so either.
God, I feel old.
Oh, what is that? That's a whole nother this entity here.
It's the most popular member of our cast.
The Void.
Yeah. But, this match did not go well for Afro Circus. As good a showing as they made in the end, Kari Wright and Exodus Prime getting the win, retaining the MPX Tag Team Championship. With as much time as we have left, I'm not sure anybody can beat Civil Disorder. And
I know a team that can beat Civil Disorder.
Yeah.
There's Matt Locke.
Yeah.
Cat out of Matt Locke, Dylan Smasher could probably dump old X's Prime on his head.
Yeah. Well, that's a possibility. I wouldn't mind, seeing that, honestly.
Yeah, would be good.
But yeah, after that we had Gabe Wilder, captain of Team Green, taking on Devion Black of Team Red in a pillow fight match.
Not the team captain of Red.
No, that guy was. If you had to call one of them team captain, it would either be Brixton Shaw or Sky de La Rosa.
God, I hate Sky. That's another person.
Sky's a little too crazy to be a captain.
Oh, hey, Tony.
Yeah, what? Tony
Snow.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Sky's another person I don't like.
Tony Snow?
No, Sky.
Oh, Sky.
He has said it 4 times now.
Sky De La, whatever his name is I've had. It's not that he smells bad. It's just that he's just an all-around awful human being. He's always yelling.
He's been yelling already.
It's just been a nightmare of a person to be around these last few months.
Yeah. No, he's yelling. He always yells.
Yes, Gabe. The rugged Gabe Wilder, team captain of Team Green.
He's built for war,
Yeah, built for war.
Like a Tonka truck.
Is that what the 316 stands for?
That's what it says, man.
I guess, yeah.
The rugged 316 says built for war. Like a Tonka truck. On the back of his shirt.
The little diesel horn.
It says, if you look at the back of his shirt, it says built like a Tonka truck.
This match between these two, there had to be something in those pillows because they were causing a lot more damage.
The ref didn't check Devion's pillows; they were loaded.
Well, Gabe was using some of them too, so given as good as he got, and in the end, Gabe was able to come away with the win, getting the GTSB and ending the match with Devion on the pillow.
He put him to sleep.
Go to sleep, bitch.
Made me fun if it was go to sleep, built for war. He added some extra letters there, man. He could have had something beautiful.
Yeah. It's almost like you're trying to challenge civil disorder here.
No, man. Civil disorder is gross. They're a bunch of nerds. Especially Gabe.
And then we had the main event with red team and purple team being tied up 3-3. This was going to be the final one. Brothers at War, the Texas Chainsaw, Sky de Lacrimosa of the red team, the immortal Jason Silver of the purple team, in a fans bring the weapons match. And oh boy, did the fans bring the weapons.
They did. I was very happy with everything they brought, even though some things didn't get used. I get it. Apparently gusset plates are a little too bloody. But yeah.
Apparently Twisted Tea is a bit too cliche.
Yeah. So, yeah.
But yeah.
It's fucking hilarious though.
No, it was great. It was, like I said, as we're technically counting down to the final, this final incarnation MPX. This is a throwback match to one of my first feuds I saw at the old building with Sky and Silver and the fans bring the weapons match. And there was a lot. It did remind me a lot of that match because there was a lot of things that were very similar that was used. There was a painting that tried to go over someone's head. There was mouse traps. There was cheese graters. It was great. I mean, as we saw,
cheese grater opened up Sky.
Yep. Almost lost a finger.
Yeah.
And then had Tabasco sauce thrown in it.
Yeah, of all things. Ow. Eesh. It's almost healed. Supernatural healing, I guess.
But yeah, who won?
Yeah, in the end, it actually, with a shooting star press that I swear had me worried for a moment that the immortality was really going to be tested, Jason Silver came away with a win.
I was going to say, as one of our friends say, it's going to run out eventually. It just hadn't yet.
Thereby getting Purple Team the win necessary for them to advance and go to the finals. And as they tried to celebrate, I don't know how much of this you remember.
I celebrated.
Yeah.
I had a hoot.
Exactly.
That's when Blue Team, consisting of at this point of Stephen Kirby, Red Chambers, and J.D. Griffey, came out and
asserted dominance.
Mopped the floor, however you want to put it.
Well, let's be honest. It was JD was fresh. He hadn't gone through
Yeah.
it. He went through shots and chops.
Right.
Silver went through, the violence.
Yeah.
Right.
Mikey B went through a ladder. So, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It was
a little one-sided.
Yeah, just a bit.
What is it, Team Blue? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, Team Blue.
Yeah. See, they're a bunch of phonies. The whole lot of them is just phonies.
Yeah.
God damn
Like,
it, Tommy Dean.
I can respect them, but God, I hate Tommy Dean.
You really should.
He has that whole Seth Rollins wannabe thing going on. What's he got? Matt Locke is built like a buff starfish. I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true. But I mean, doesn't he like Dragon Ball Z and those other cartoon shows?
Yes,
like,
he does.
He doesn't got a lot going on for him, really, does he?
Well, he's got a girl and a kid, so he's got something.
I mean, come on. I mean, he doesn't have a title, so I mean.
Yeah, he does.
No.
He's got the belt.
He's got stolen property.
He doesn't have a real title, so I mean.
It even has 3 of the 4 placards on it, so
No.
I don't know. Maybe we'll see a final 4th challenge for both Red and Tommy eventually, and see who the real MPX prospect champion is.
Only way to do it's a ladder match.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And I agree with you.
Says you should have used a drunken me as a weapon.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could totally see that. Yeah. And that's one of my favorite fighting styles. Beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
It's true.
It's a good one.
But, Team Blue laying waste to everybody out there, even going after the cameraman, Dalton Gaines, with, Dalton's good friend, Jacob Lindsay, coming out to check on him, and...
that was a mistake.
That ended badly for Jacob.
I mean, this is wrestling. Don't check on people when there's
Poor guy.
when there's people getting beat up. Don't ever do that.
Yeah.
That was a Shrek guy, yeah?
Yeah.
The Shrek one.
Like I said, it ended badly for him, and, kind of everybody was just, left laying in the middle of the ring, and then, Team Blue went home.
Shouldn't everyone study tapes of Alex Wright?
Did Dimitri say some stupid
Yeah,
shit
he
like
did.
that? I don't even have to look. I know it's Dimitri saying some garbage like that.
Dimitri and Tommy Dean.
Yeah.
He also said you think Shano is a good wrestler.
He is.
He is.
Better than Tommy Dean, I'll tell you that.
So you got Dimitri, Sky, and Tommy Dean. Excessive violence doesn't like you, do they?
I mean, like excessive violence. Name 3 people that like them besides themselves. You know what I mean?
He counts for
I was gonna
2.
say, I guess me.
No, they're washed up. You got a fake bear fighter, some guy who needs to take a bath. Tommy Dean's living in 2008 with his little scene boy haircut. It's the whole group of them is just sad and pathetic and old.
There's a
and
cannibal.
it's just we're ready to move on past that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess so. But then, speaking of moving on, that leads us to Fight Win Survive, the final day, day 3.
No, just Tommy Dean. Just no.
Oh, yeah, Tommy. He has less filter than you because at least he can type and delete.
Yeah, true.
But this is going to be for what we have announced, it's going to be interesting to say the least. We've got a bit of a numbers fight going on as Zero will be taking on Ocho Camacho of the Camachos.
So 0 loses again because 8's higher than 0. So
It's true.
Yeah, but if you divide by 0, then
But it's still 0. Zero
Yeah.
is, zero is 0.
Yeah, so multiply by 0, it still comes out to 0.
Yeah, I don't think that's working
no,
out for you,
yeah,
bud.
it's still no.
I
This
would
isn't
put my-
helping you.
It's coming out 0
I
one way
wouldn't
or
put
the
my
other.
money on either. I definitely put it on 0.
Matt Locke likes Tau.
I do, man. I do. Some Dimitri, man. Making me worked up. Have me throwing elbows in this little room.
Matt Locke thinks Kawada is trash.
That is true. That is also true. He's not very good.
Really?
Yeah, he's not very good.
Oh.
But you know who he's better than? Tommy Dean! Because Tommy Dean smells like eggs.
I can actually see that. I don't know why, but I can see that.
You can see the smell
Yeah,
of
I
eggs.
can see him
Probably
smelling
when he
eggs.
uses to dye that weird side of his hair.
God damn it, Tommy.
Is he still going, man?
Of course he is.
How do you ban someone in this chat?
That's up to
That's PR. Do you want it? He can make it happen.
Would you like Tommy Dean to be put in timeout for 5
I want Tommy Dean to be put in timeout for the rest of the foreseeable future.
I'm not quite sure we can do that.
All right.
He can do it through YouTube,
Tommy.
but he can't do it through Facebook.
It was
so,
good. It was good having you here.
You know.
Yeah, look at that, man. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
But,
Thanks for coming, bud.
Then we're also going to be having one of the MPX originals making their way back to MPX for the final month as
Yes,
50 caliber Barrett Brown will be taking on the Buzzard Tommy Bolton. This is going to be a heck of a match.
Yes, it is. It's going to be really good. I'm happy to see, and hopefully, and granted, we don't know what happens, but hopefully we see more MPX originals come in to give, like I said, this last incarnation goodbyes. Barrett obviously being one of them.
Yeah.
Barrett's one of those that, while the newer addicts in this building haven't got to see him a lot, at the old building, at the old MPX, he was a mainstay. He was the guy for a while, so it's good to have him back.
Honestly, if the newer addicts are paying attention to Texas wrestling in general, Barrett Brown is hard to miss.
No, they know who he is. It's just not MPX-wise. Like, they've seen him, I think, maybe 2 or 3 times. So, yeah. It's going to be great, though.
Yep. Looking forward to that one. Then we're all going to also have, inevitably, the main event, a 5-on-5 capture the flag tag team match.
Did you forget one? Or are you just going right to the main event?
No, that's all I saw.
Phoebe and Mercy?
Phoebe and Mercy?
Morgan? Yeah.
Okay.
Morgan Mordecai. That's what I call it. Morgan Mordecai.
Was that one just announced today?
No, that's been announced when they announced all of them.
Yeah, we couldn't find a card. Yeah, we didn't see a card for that.
I have it on Twitter. I
Follow
reposted
on
it.
Twitter, man.
Yeah.
Open your eyes.
I was looking on
Even
Facebook.
I saw that.
I don't go to that cesspit.
Dude, Twitter's amazing.
You would think so.
For someone who says they like to troll people, you would too. Yeah, that's what I thought. But no, Twitter, I like them all. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
But yeah, so yeah, Morgan versus Phoebe, that's going to be pretty cool.
Yes.
Yep.
See, you can go to Facebook. We can't block you. It's okay, because Facebook will block you.
Tommy Dean says, eat a dick, Matt Pat. What's he got to do with this?
Tommy Dean said that? He's back.
Yeah, he's on
I thought
Facebook.
he was in jail.
He will be.
Yeah. That haircut, he's definitely...
Good old Zuckerberg.
Yep.
Tommy Dean's my least favorite person. And there's like 30 people on my list of least favorite people. Let's see, we got Ernie, Dimitri, Sky, that Sydney girl that's always screaming, Gabe, Mad Prince, Cody Cox.
What's wrong with Hot Topic?
You two, anyone who sits front row, Mr. Legs, that weird girl that does the leg squats with Mr. Legs, the camera guys, that
The girl who
Shrek
throws
guy.
chairs at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick her in the teeth. Right in the teeth.
FTK.
Courtney asks, who's your top least favorite?
My top least favorite,
Yeah.
number one of all time. I would have to go with Tommy Dean. Get him out of here! God, I hate Tommy Dean. The boy smells like eggs. I can't stress it enough. It's a smell, you know. Like Sky is just like, he smells like just wet dog food, 24/7. But Tommy Dean, man, is the worst human being alive. Imagine being not only a fraud but a phony at the same time. How do you carry around something that's not yours and say it's yours? You know what I mean?
It's very
And
true.
I'm not talking about his Seth Rollins haircut. I'm talking about that weird title he has. Tommy, you're getting me hot in here. Getting worked up.
But
He
yeah.
has that effect on people on this show.
But this is going to be obviously, intense match as both teams are going to be looking to get the gauntlet for the gold. Team Purple being led up by the All-Star Matt Locke. Yes, the All-Star Matt Locke.
There you go. You're learning.
The boy band behemoth and supposedly your bestie,
Definitely
Mikey
not.
B.
Definitely not.
The Iron Belly, Mr. Legs, and Jason Silver. And
It's quite a team. It's
yeah,
an amazing
no,
team,
it's-
actually.
No, there's one person on the team who's the all-star, and then there's the bunch of little peasants who are gonna stay out of my way, let me do my business, get the flag, walk it back. So it's not gonna be too much of an issue if they just stay out of the way. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, 'cause I'll hit
And of
Mikey
course-
B.
You're going to have to carry people, yeah.
And of course, Team Blue, represented by Stephen Kirby, JD Griffey, that guy Red Chambers, Johnny O'Mara, the black-hearted bastard, and of course Mr. MPX, the Mad Prince. The only one out of them that I really cared for.
That team is awful too.
But see, that's the thing. Like we've established, Team Purple. There's a strict and great leader in Matt Locke, the All-Star Matt Locke. Team Blue doesn't have that.
Too many cooks.
Exactly.
In the car.
You got JD and you got Kirby. They're not. Their egos aren't going to allow one of them to be the leader and the other one follow. It's not going to happen. And you can't trust Mad Prince.
And another thing that I do seem to remember is, he's got a point, but wasn't Richard Hill calling most of the shots? I feel like that's going to be, like I said, you got too many people stirring the pot.
Yeah, it seems like that. Yeah, that could really come to bite them in the ass.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean,
Can you imagine biting Tommy Dean's ass? It's gross. Probably tastes like eggs. Disgusting.
Oh, goddamn.
You're having fun with that.
I'm not at all. I hate the thought of Tommy Dean. And now that's just stuck to my brain.
Dimitri says your favorite tag team is Brotherhood of Sin.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Dimitri is cruising for a bruising.
Dimitri wanting a fight? That makes sense.
Dimitri can't fight.
Calling out for the 28th of May.
Dimitri can't even count to 28.
So, with the show previewed and everything like that, let's go ahead and get to the man of the hour, the all-star, Matt Locke.
Thought Leo Rush was about to come out. I'm real excited.
You do it.
The all-star Matt Locke.
There it is.
Okay.
Gotta do it twice.
Yeah. I mean, there's two hosts here. We could stand to do that. All right. So, start as always. How did you get into wrestling and, everything like that? What would you the business as well as just being a fan?
I used to be a cage fighter. That was my big thing, was cage fighting for a long time. I was told, why do the fake stuff when you can do the real stuff? And so I didn't know wrestling was around my area. Trained that for quite some time. Blew my shoulders out. That's why I got all the scars on my shoulders. I went to the doctor. I was like, yo, man, I want to wrestle. And he's like, that's not happening with your shoulders. And then I went and signed up for wrestling the next day. So I did some cage fighting and then did some wrestling. Here we are.
That's a heck of a backstory. Yeah, it does explain a lot. Really, it does.
Yeah. I did that for quite some time.
Yeah. That's actually pretty cool.
What was like your first memory of wrestling? Like, what got you kind of into it?
As in, like, me seeing it personally, or like, I think what really got me into wrestling, it was like forbidden. I think that was the just, like parents wanted to hide it from the kids and stuff like that. I distinctly remember trying to watch like Rock and Stone Cold doing stuff, and then hearing like my mom like, turn it off. Well, why are we turning this off, man? Like, what's going on here? And then she told me I would go to school and do the moves to the kids, and here we are.
Did you?
Oh no, I tried to choke. I was a very frail lad. I tried to choke somebody, and then he didn't make it. He hit his head real bad on the desk and bled.
Oh,
it was a rough life for that poor man. So you know who that kid was? He grew up to be Tommy Dean. God, I hate Tommy Dean. That was a made up story just to get to Tommy Dean. God, I can't stand that guy. All of it. No, it was just like not being able to see it. No, it wasn't, before like the internet wasn't a big thing. You couldn't just easily go find all this. Had to find the ROH DVDs that were being traded and stuff like that. But I think my first like actual like memories like actually like touching the ring for the first time, getting like these are what the ropes are, these are the canvas and stuff like that. That's probably one of my fondest memories.
Cool. So, what was your journey through wrestling like?
It was pretty straightforward. I did MMA for a while, like I said. Tore my shoulders out, went and signed up after I had both surgeries and the rehab and all that was clear. It was like a year and a half of rehab. Doctor said don't do it. I went and did it. It was pretty straightforward. I trained down at League of Lions with Chris Preston. And I traveled with him for a bit. I thought that was probably the best way to learn. Not only do like practice the moves and stuff like that, but actually get on the road and see, the different things like that. So I remember going to a show. I was about 2 months in, and the promoter said, "You got your gear?" And I was like, "Well, of course." And he's like, "Well, someone called out. Can you be in our match?" And I was like, "Yeah, hell yeah." and I got beat up by some massive man that I can't remember his name, but he hit me real hard in the mouth.
Wow.
So I also got hit with a clipboard that night too. So I think Christopher Hayden put me through a table that night as well.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a.
That's an event.
You had a good first night then.
Yeah, it was a good time. But yeah, traveling with the guys and doing that, and then I joined Mafia, probably about, right after that, maybe like 3 months after I debuted, and then just traveling and doing this ever since.
Yeah.
Nice.
You timed out Ernie?
Yeah, get Ernie out here too.
Okay.
There's a time them all out.
I mean, it's like I missed what happened there, but okay. We had Dylan Smasher on here not too long ago,
He's cool guy.
and he had a lot of great things to say about you. You helping him out with training and getting through a lot and everything in the business.
Yeah, I will say Smasher's probably in the top 3 of like Texas wrestlers that just hasn't been seen.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing the potential that he had and being like, yo, like I'm going. I got places to be. You should come with. Was definitely something that I think has helped him a lot, because he is. I always tell people all the time, I can't wrestle for shit, but I can talk like nobody's business. And Smasher can do all the wrestling for me, so I can run my mouth and get people ticked off. Speaking of ticking people off, I love ticking off Tommy Dean. I hate that guy.
Why do I see a Matt Locke Tommy Dean match?
It's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Never gonna happen.
No.
I'm never gonna stand near that man again. But no, Smasher's great, and I think going on the road with him, and then coming into, we came to MPX and we got the tag belts like that as soon as we got there.
Yeah.
So he's definitely up there in top guys in Texas.
Yeah. No, and it was like we saw that.
Giant bottle of Louisiana hot sauce.
You don't have to read everything Tommy Dean says.
Frank Richfield asks, so do you like single matches better, or do you like tag team matches better?
I love tag matches a lot, but single matches let me do more, if that makes sense. I get to focus my craft more in singles matches. I get to hurt people a lot easier in singles matches. While I don't mind tagging, and I've definitely had some of my favorite matches tagging. I think I had my favorite match tagging. It's singles matches are always fun.
What was your favorite match?
Favorite match was UPW Cage Rage, the cage match with LMC and Mafia.
Yep.
That was by far my favorite match I've ever had.
No, and that was like you were saying about Smasher. We saw when we talked to him here how he was wanting to kind of do and showcase some more of his athletic stuff. And then what was it? The next week we saw it with that Spanish fly off the top rope.
That boy do be flipping though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he can do some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, man. Like, I've seen him do stuff that it's just like you've seen the bare minimum of what Smasher can do. And
Actually, it's like with him doing that especially, it was like made me think about how many people say it's like, well, he doesn't move like a big man, and like you see a moonsault, which it's impressive and everything, but just about every big guy does it at this point. Smasher pulling out that Spanish fly is like, holy crap.
Yeah, Smash can do some wild stuff, man.
Yeah.
Waiting for the day.
Well, hopefully we'll get to see more of y'all like all over Texas rather than
sure.
Jacob wants to know, what's the worst bump you've taken?
Who's Jacob?
Jacob
The
Lindsay.
Shrek.
Shrek.
Shrek wants to know.
Call him Shrek.
Okay, gotcha.
Call him Shrek for the rest of
wants
this. The worst bump I've ever taken, it was in training actually. Someone gave me a clothesline on the apron, and the apron was very small, and I fell sideways and cracked my breastplate.
Ow.
And that was probably the worst one
that sounds very painful.
that I've taken. The Mad Prince stepping on the back of my head wasn't as fun as it may seem to a lot of people.
I can imagine.
Yeah, that would have to say those two.
Yeah.
Getting hit with a bat when I bled in the cage match, that was also not as fun as a lot of people make it out to be. So.
But that was. Yeah, I've seen clips. You and Smasher both posted clips of that cage match, and it looked amazing.
Yeah,
it looked really good.
We gave it all.
Yeah, that was it. Let's see. Anybody else?
Have you always been a babyface, or have you always been a heel?
Did you ask me if I've always been a babyface? And what realm do you live in where you think at any point in time?
Greg Birchfield asked it on Facebook.
Oh, I distinctly remember. I always hate pulling back the curtain a little bit, but I remember coming to MPX when I first started going, and I was in that battle royal, and then I faced CJ, I believe his name was, and then X, and I remember after that going to Kirby and be like, "Yo, man, like, I love this place. I love what you're doing here, but like, I feel like I could benefit you guys so much more if you just let me be me." And the moment that happened is when things started really picking up.
No, for real. It's like, because I remember you had that sort of false start of a story with Dexter, where he was your mentor for a little bit.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the winter storm we had that year kind of stopped that one cold. Not intended.
Yeah, I was going to say, literally.
What a guy over here. Sure. What a punny guy this guy is.
Apparently you broke Matt Prince's tooth.
I did, man. He shouldn't try to bite my bicep when I'm trying to hit him in the mouth. Maybe if he just let it happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I think Jason Silver got you at one point.
He did. He kicked me right in the mouth. Yeah. Right in the mouth.
Oh.
But yeah, as soon as you
it's that Texas strong style you love so much.
Yeah. That's what they keep saying.
Y'all say I love it. I really do.
That's what we keep doing, man.
Ernie Pruitt wants to know how many red hats you own.
More than he can count. I have a hat for every occasion of the day. I have a shower hat. I have a going out hat. I have my favorite hat that I have. It has writing on it. It's my only hat that has writing on it. And so, like, I wear it, and I turn around, and it says, "I hate Tommy Dean. I hate that man. God, I hate Tommy Dean. Oh my God." It's my favorite hat that I have, though. I don't bring that one out a lot because it just fills me with rage. But no, I have a few red hats. I cycle through them. I have my favorite red hat, which is the one that you guys always see. Yeah. And then I have a few. Red bought me a red hat once. That's pretty.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds like
it was after the famous chop picture, wasn't it?
No.
On that picture, you can just see the ripple.
Melted his skin.
Yeah.
Which it's gotta be one of your favorite people to chop, right?
Red? No, I think I haven't chopped this person yet, but I think my favorite person to chop is gonna be Tommy Dean. God, I cannot wait to hit that man. Jesus Christ. No, my favorite person to chop by far though is either Mad Prince or Mikey B. Oh. Red gets a little. I remember one time I was going to chop Red and he ran across the arena.
Yeah, no, he did. He ran away.
I remember twice I tried to get him and he.
That's survival instinct.
He took off. He took off. Yeah, no, but Tommy Prince, man, he can. As much as I hate this man, he can throw some good strikes.
Yeah.
And Mikey B is just another horrible human being, but he's got that pasty white skin, man. So it leaves a mark.
That's gonna look good, isn't it?
Yeah, it leaves a mark.
Ernie Pruitt asks, what chop was your favorite? The one I gave you when Kirby took you around the crowd, or last Saturday nights?
I think my favorite. Hey, can you go ahead and block that guy? Yeah, go ahead and time that guy out real quick. Next question. Let's go ahead and get him out of here. We'll get to the next question.
Greg asks, says, so when working out, we see you always hitting a punching bag. Does it go back to the cage fighting when you work out?
Yeah, some of the best training I've ever did in my life was doing jiu-jitsu and MMA and stuff like that. I will. If you train for wrestling, you're not gonna be a good wrestler. I'll say that. If you're strictly there's so much that goes into professional wrestling. So if you're like, oh, I'm gonna hit the ropes, like, come on, guy. You got to put. I mean, there's so many aspects of wrestling that you have to put into it, and so that's just something that I've been doing. I'm comfortable with. It helps my strikes. I've kicked many a men in the spine. Thanks to some of the training that I've had, jiu-jitsu and stuff like that, it's really helped. So yeah, hitting the bag and doing any kind of MMA workout always.
Yeah, that was something I remember talking with Ryan, and on our show even talking about. He said, yeah, when he started training with jiu-jitsu and rolling and stuff like that, he got so much better at wrestling.
Yeah,
like it's a huge part that a lot of people don't really think about it.
I mean, hell, I was going to say that kind of puts him up in the you up in the level with JD Griffey.
Puts him on my level.
I was going to say, I think that's what I can't wait for the most in this whole, yes, the capture flag thing is amazing, but the interactions we're going to get with Jerome and Locke it's going to be amazing.
It's going to be a hell of a fight to watch, definitely. Speaking of which, do you have any guys that you're would really like to face?
Yeah, there's a few. We're talking about MPX?
Yeah, specifically, let's go with that.
There's a few people that I would love. I would love to get Red one-on-one. And like I don't want it to be a normal match though. I think
more chops and shots.
No. I'd like to remember the match. Red's definitely somebody I would love to work, but like in like a 2 out of 3 falls type match to like really push him to his limits. Yeah. Because like I know where I'm at, but I really want to test him to see where he's at.
Actually, that would be all things considered, I think that'd be really good for Red too.
Yeah. Dimitri is definitely somebody I would love to go 60 minutes with. Because I mean, I know Dimitri can't go 60 minutes, but getting the chance to beat him after that would be pretty nice. Gabe is another guy. Sort of built little shit stacks that we are. So hitting him and showing him what built for war really means would be dope. Stephen Kirby, that'd be another fun one that I would love to have. I know Baby D was running her mouth for a while. I wouldn't mind dumping her on her head. But yeah, man, a Smasher would be another match that I would love to have. You know who I wouldn't want to wrestle though?
Who?
You know who I really don't want to wrestle?
Who do you not want to wrestle?
I don't know, like Richard Hill. That'd be weird.
Yeah, that would be a little weird.
Yeah. And Tommy Dean! I don't want to wrestle that man! I just want to hit him in that alleyway, kneecap him. Tanya Hardy. You know what I mean? Boy ain't showing up for work.
We have a question from Facebook of, do you wear hats because the fear of Tommy Dean will hit you harder than Silver kicked you, causing premature baldness?
You think that's what? No. You know the real reason I wear hats? This is, first of all, whoever said that, time that person out. Get him out of here.
They're on Facebook. So.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Zuckerberg, do something.
No, the real reason I used to have hair down to my shoulders. And so, like, it was just a habit to have my hat on because it kept the hair out of my face. This before, like, man bun was a thing. And so I just wore the hat, and the hat just sort of stuck. So here we are. Now you're stuck with it.
Then you dyed your hair silver and it looked so stupid you had to cut it off.
True. It wasn't silver, it was blonde, and I love that hair.
No, I was making a Jason Silver joke.
Well, I mean, Jason Silver. Jason Silver.
Yeah, Jason Silver swears it wasn't him that asked that question.
Yeah. Jason Silver's another person that I can't stand. How long up there with Tommy Dean?
Seems like you just don't like any of your teammates at the moment.
Well, they're not really my teammates, are they? If you think about it. All of them have been assholes. Every one of them. Let's see. Mr. Legs gets glitter all over me every time I see him.
Randy's on PD.
Silver always offers me these little weird vials. I swear it's not blood. It's blood. I saw him like out back with a goat, just like. I'm not taking the vial. The Iron Belly squished me once. Have you touched that man's stomach? Like, it really is like it's rough, man. And then you have old Mikey B, which is probably the worst era of music to ever hit the airwaves. He wears all white, which is just awkward. He has blonde hair, pale skin. Like, he's just not someone I want to be around. So that's speaking of that match, that's the whole thing. The whole point is just like, hey, you guys stand here, let me do the work, and
They get to be the backup dancers.
If you could build your dream team, who are the other 4
My
with you?
dream team.
Yes,
oh,
the
man.
other 4 with you.
It would be All-Star Matt Locke and Dylan Smasher, and then that's all it is. We don't need it. We wouldn't need anybody else. So there'd be nobody else. But if I had to put someone on there, let's see.
Tommy Dean.
No.
I almost said a real bad thing. Locke, Smash. I hate saying this. Dimitri. I hate that. Almost made me throw up. Probably Sky again makes me want to throw up. And then everyone needs someone to get beat up, you know. So Red Chambers.
There we go.
Yeah, everyone needs that guy to get, take the punches.
Zero says he actually disagrees. 80s pop and disco are the worst music to ever happen.
I think Zero is the worst ever happened. So,
Are we still a little bitter from some of the stuff that happened in that match?
I don't remember a lot of the match. I just remember at one point I hugged Zero, I think. He whispered something in my ear that was just, I'll keep that between us. He knows what he said. And I'll never forget it. I like to act like we had something we did have something special. Yeah. It's me and Zero, but as long as it's not Tommy Dean.
Yeah.
You truly hate that man.
Not that I hate him. I just hope at one point in his life he realizes that I'm gonna pull all of his teeth out. It's coming.
Pull or punch out?
No, I'm gonna pull him out.
Oh, okay.
Punch would be too easy.
Yeah, because he's not too big a fan of Huey either.
Oh, Tommy Dean?
Yeah.
Who would have thunk, man? A guy who likes cartoons and in his late 40s wouldn't like old Matt Locke.
So yeah, what are some of your favorite achievements in wrestling?
Favorite achievement, let's see. Joining Mayhem Mafia is pretty dope. Debuting 2 months in was pretty cool. A lot of people may not see this as an accomplishment because it's just a promotion, but working for MPX was on my list of things to do before I stopped wrestling, and I achieved that. Winning multiple tag belt with 4 or 5 different tag titles at different promotions, that's pretty dope. That cage match being match of the year. But arguably, probably the best is becoming the All-Star. Being able to say that I beat Jackson, Chandler, and Dimitri in one night is pretty spectacular. Because don't get me wrong, those guys are right at best. Yeah. But I mean, we knew going into it that All-Star Matt Locke was going to be the guy to make it happen.
We did.
Yeah.
No, and I think that's one thing I always like is how you go headfirst into everything that you realize. Like, I don't know if you realize it's going to catch on, or you're like, no, I'm going to force it to be caught on. Like the All-Star thing, just instantly. I mean, it's kind of like a
whatever you give me, man, I'm going to make it work.
It's like a little fluke thing. Boom, you run with it. Even the whole Rat Lock thing.
Excuse me.
So, well, I'm just saying. They're stickers you made.
I didn't make those stickers. I didn't make them.
You make money off of it.
I don't sell them. I throw them in the trash every time someone brings them up. So.
But no, it's like I said, things like that. You just constantly you'll take it and you run with it, and it's one of the brilliant things I've seen. Like there's always one of my favorite things when talking to wrestlers is to see how wrestling smart they are.
What did this man say to me? Hold on now. Who voted you the All-Star, and when is the re-election? Listen,
Chief, it was a match and won.
Listen, Chief, how about you dial back that old MPX network and watch me destroy, some of the top names in MPX, and then come at me again with that question.
But that match didn't have a purpose for being, it was just thrown together, remember?
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Yeah.
Remember, they're blacklisted.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah. Apparently hitting Jackson in the balls makes you an all-star.
I mean, I won the match, so, I mean...
No DQ, might as well.
Yeah.
Who's saying that? When has he ever won a match? So
that is true.
What is Matt Locke's favorite horror movie or horror movie type?
Favorite horror movie, or what are these questions? I'm in the 5th grade, Jesus Christ. Favorite horror movie? The Ring freaked me out as a kid. That was kind of weird. And then favorite type? What was it? Horror? Aren't they all horror though? So I don't know. I like the weird little.
Well, I guess what he is like. There's ghosts or slashers or.
Oh, though, yeah, that the ones where like Michael Myers, like when the real stuff, where like the guy could actually be outside your house.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, could you imagine like taking a shower and like curtain opens and it's Tommy Dean with a knife? You know what I mean? Because that guy peeks in showers all the time like a weirdo.
No, I don't think Willard is Matt Locke's favorite horror movie.
I don't even know what that is.
It's the one with the rats.
You could have left it alone, Jay. Sydney's upset you haven't said anything to her.
What? Where is she? What does she want to say? What did she say?
Matt hasn't said anything to me. She's
okay. Listen, Sydney. What? God, leave me alone. Jeez, man. Listen. What? Read what she says. You're what?
She said hi, Dimitri.
Yeah, there it is. That's all it is.
So who are some of your favorite wrestlers to watch?
She said hi, bestie. I'm not her bestie. Not in the slightest. At MPX, or what are we talking about?
Overall.
Yeah, just
overall. Yo, I've been all about Yuta lately in AEW. Yuta's killing it.
Oh yeah.
Anytime Shabbat is on, I'm gonna watch that. Anything in Noah Ninja Mac, just went over to Noah, so I'll be watching that. I mean, I love watching the old stuff.
Yeah.
I could watch Misala and Kobashi go at it for hours and hours and hours. I just watched fucking old Suzuki matches and shit like that. It's just anything where, because I don't move a lot. I don't like moving a lot in the ring. I like to take my time and pick apart people deliberately. So anything that sort of puts like that. So like I said, like the pure style of wrestling with Jonathan Gresham and Zack Sabre Jr. Getting somewhere where they can't move and breaking them from there.
So if you're booking the Forbidden Door, it's Danielson and Zack Sabre Jr., right? Like hands down.
Oh, if I'm booking that?
Yeah.
No, hell no. It's gonna be Daniel Bryan and Shingo.
Yeah,
That's what I'm booking.
Damn, that's even better.
That's what I'm booking.
What are you doing with Yuta?
What am I doing with Yuta? I'm putting him with El Zack Sabre Jr. That's the only match that makes sense.
There we go. It's actually good too.
Yeah. Let's see. Chris Homer says, "What's your favorite type of cheese?"
Yeah, we don't ask.
And
that.
I'm lactose intolerant.
See
You know this whole
See
cheese
how rude that
thing.
is?
This whole cheese thing is kind of an asshole of a question. Chris, what was his last
Fulmer.
name? Fulmer.
Yeah.
He's the one who did the Photoshop.
Yeah, I know who he is. I know who he is. The guy with way too much time on his hands. way too much time on his hands. I don't even.
Stop question because everybody's pretty much repeating the same shit.
He wasn't done.
I mean, that's fine. I
He
don't
was
want to
talking.
talk about Chris
Rude.
at all, so she's fine. Anything to make me stop talking about that.
And we got.
What's your favorite place you've gotten to travel for a match?
I'll tell you, it wasn't Waxahachie.
Yeah, we heard that story.
Let's see. My favorite place to travel? I don't know, man. I do like going to MPX a lot.
Yeah.
No, probably Santa Fe, man, because I got some parks around the area that I get to cruise around after. Get to look at the ducks. I do like a good duck. You know what I mean? Speaking of ducks, you know what I don't like? Tommy Dean, man, God. Oh, no, Santa Fe's cool. I like going to Santa Fe. Bedford area is pretty neat, as much as it smells like Tommy Dean's hair. It's a cool place.
Mikey B is saying hi to you.
Anyway.
Well, you're not gonna read what Richard said.
Since
you enjoy doing things like that.
What did Richard say?
I just said notice Mikey was in the chat.
Well, let's not notice Mikey ever, because
he says, Matt, considering your team sucks, will you bother to show up for the capture the flag match or bow out respectfully?
What I think I'm going to do is I'm gonna hold a team meeting. Obviously, that's first and foremost, because they do suck. Like, as much as I'm not a fan of what took place after the main event of the last show. I mean, Richard does have a point. I mean, come on, it's Jason Silver, Mikey B, legs, and Iron Belly. The most they're going to do is hold me back. So it's either they sit on the bench and let me go do it by myself, or they can figure it out themselves. That's how this is going to work out. Because I'm not. Listen, the room for error is aplenty when you have a man who carries a wooden mallet around and some little emo kid. You know what I mean? And then you have a tall guy. That's his whole attribute. Oh, I'm tall and wear a mask. Woo! That's great. And then Mikey. I'll let you in a little secret. Let's pull the curtain way back. Mikey B's not even singing his song. It's all fake. That headset's not plugged into anything. There's nothing going in there.
What?
There's nothing going on. So
you're telling me that hit record that he says he's going to release?
There's no record. There's no anything, man. There's...
So you're telling me he lip syncs?
All of it. All of it. But no. Back to Richard's question. I'm probably... They're either going to let me do what I want to do, or they're not going to have me. So... Because there's one way to win. That's the All-Star up front. And if that's not happening, then the team's not happening.
So Mikey says he has a white tank and white pants for you. And then he says, will you wear the white pants?
No.
What about white shorts? If you cut them, okay.
No, can't do it. I won't play into Mikey B's weird little musical hands. It won't happen.
Yes, Brian. Unfortunately, it seems that it was all a lie.
Yeah. See, that's another
Something
thing.
in wrestling is fake. That's
another
just
thing.
not,
You really want to trust the liar that is Mikey B? You know what I mean?
Sure.
I mean, he's got a bunch of people to back him up.
He doesn't have anybody to back him up. Those are all fake friends anyway.
Dimitri did bring up a good point. What about the white trunks like Suzuki?
If there's someone I hate more than Tommy Dean, there's no one. There's no one I hate more than Tommy Dean. But Dimitri's a close third.
If you were forced, if you had to dress like one of the three,
One of the three, what?
Which would you rather dress like? Mikey B, Sky De La Cremosa, or Mr. Legs?
Oh my god, that is just the worst. If I had to dress like one of them, well, Sky looks like he gets all of his clothes from like those weird like train stops on the side of like a railroad. You know, you stop like they have like little rocks, like, oh, come on down, kids, hop on the train. Like he looks like he found like an old closet of conductor uniforms. Who's the other option? Mikey B. He looks like just a paper towel. He's a paper towel roll. The whole gimmick. You know what I mean? And I put his headset on, and you know what? It smelled like Tommy Dean. So I would have to go with Mr. Legs. You know, I would have to do the legs because it's not far off from what I already wear.
All right.
True.
But I'll tell you, I'm not putting the glitter on.
You're not doing the glitter?
I'm not doing the glitter.
No, he's pure. He's not going to do PED.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I know what's in that glitter.
Somebody says, sounds like Matt has beard envy? No.
Beard envy? No, I got
What?
a nice
No.
beard.
Yeah, I don't know
Who
where
said
came
that?
from?
Who said that? Get him out of here.
Texan 07.
Get him out of here. Block him from ever contacting me again on all platforms.
Mikey said that Mike is as real as our friendship. So I guess that answered that question.
Yeah. So he knows.
Oh. You just got.
Oh, yeah, PR heard you.
Yep.
Ah, you got him. Another one for the good guys, huh?
Works.
Yeah.
We can ban the whole chat, man. This would be fun.
We do kind of want the engagement.
No, we don't.
So.
I promise you I don't. Let's wrap this up as quick as possible.
What did you say that?
Oh, Sydney's mom says hi, Matt.
Sydney's mom says hi, Matt.
Yeah.
What?
I guess.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Sydney wanted her bestie to meet her mom, apparently.
Oh, no. Oh, man. I don't know what it is about MPX and all these people wanting to be friends, but this is a nightmare of a situation for me. I'm not saying hi to her mother.
You're normally an introvert.
I'm
Gotcha.
not saying hi to her mother. I'm not doing it.
That's fair.
Ernie Pruitt says you have a nice start to a beard.
Ernie Pruitt is about to get punched in the throat. You know what I mean? I thought we timed him out.
It's only 5 minutes, so it comes back.
Unfortunately.
Say hi to who? Where is your mother? Let me speak to your mother. Get your mother on the line.
So Greg wants to know, what do you see the difference between cage fighting and wrestling?
There's not really a difference. I step in the ring, I'm trying to break the guy I'm standing across from. So
Makes sense.
he's trying to kill me, I'm trying to kill him. So get it done before he gets it done. There's not a big difference at all.
Nice.
So you've obviously won the MPX Tag Team Championships.
Yes, that's true.
Where else did you and Smasher win belts?
UPW, Fearless, longest reigning Fearless Tag Team Champions.
Nice.
And League of Lions were the four that we got. So it was a good little run for all of them.
Nice. What's your favorite of them?
MPX for sure, 100%. Not only was it a nice run and deserving, because that the match that we won them in was a very fair, Mafia versus Red, and then Tatum's dumbass showing up. There's another person that's on the list of people I can't stand. But yeah, it was nice, and those titles are gorgeous, man.
Mm-hmm.
Those are some good titles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are.
You know what's not gorgeous though?
What? What's not gorgeous?
Tommy Dean, man, you already knew.
I was gonna say, I was like, you're gonna.
You already knew.
Gonna fall into...
You already knew.
I figured I'd leave the question on you.
Am I still saying hi to someone's mother?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, but Sydney says no Tatum slander allowed.
Tatum Manning, listen, let me.
That was actually what I was going to get to. I was like, what's more of a driving force for you for winning the capture the flag and going on Forgotten Gold? Is it the MPX title, or is it just really to get and beat up Tatum?
Titles are not important to me. I mean, I'm going to beat whoever up anyway. I mean, you put them in the match, they're going to get beat up. But I will say this, man. Listen, I had. This is one of my favorite memories. Let's go back to my favorite memory. It's when I had old Tatum Manning, and I was about to break his arm, and just looking out and just seeing everyone's so sad, man. So sad, so sad. And there's nothing he can do because it's Tatum Manning. What is he gonna do? You know what I mean? Sure. Shut up, man. Oh man. And then hearing that pop, man, it was a good one. That was good. Tatum Manning.
Greg Birchfield asks, so if you could wrestle anyone, who's your dream opponent besides MPX?
My dream opponent would be Bobby Fish. Easy answer.
Nice.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense, yeah.
Bobby Fish. AEW's Bobby Fish. Formerly NXT's Bobby Fish. Formerly Ring of Honor's Bobby Fish. Formerly New Japan's Bobby Fish. Bobby Fish. Mm-hmm. You know how I would want to wrestle, though? Tommy Dean! Get him out of here! I hate that man.
Yeah, he apparently you're not a fan of him. I can tell.
Nah, he's a piece of shit.
Mikey B says that you're really looking forward to teaming with him, honestly.
Anyway, next question. Next question. Let's roll them out.
Robert Largemouth Bass.
What? Excuse me.
Dimitri.
Big Bobby Fish, I guess. I don't know.
Listen, Dimitri. There's no bad talk of Bobby Fish in this podcast or whatever this is.
Yeah, we ask ourselves all the time.
Yeah, we have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
Bob Trout.
I'll punch him in the mouth. Dimitri knows I will punch him in the mouth. Square in the teeth.
Sydney's yelling at you.
What?
Yeah, she really wants you
Matt,
to say
say hi to my mom, Meanie.
Her name is Meanie?
Hello, Meanie. Also, Matt Locke here. There you go, bud.
Pulver wants to know what's the farthest you've ever traveled for wrestling.
I don't know. To Baltimore. That's pretty far.
Oh, nice.
Whatever, however far that is. Do the math from Houston to Baltimore.
over 1,000. I know that. Just drove there.
I was going to say, it's 30 hours to Maine. That's all I heard.
Yeah.
I took a plane, so I'm not.
It was literally.
So I'm not weird.
Yeah, it was like literally 24 hours to get from here to Baltimore from, when I went and visited my sister. That was a hell of a drive.
1,446 miles.
You actually did that. Look at that. Man on the job right there. Look at that. Right instantly.
Ever since he's come on, our show's gotten better. What company would you like to work for that you haven't yet?
Pro Wrestling Noah.
I was going to say, I know your dream's Noah. So.
Yeah, Noah's the place to be. Here in Texas, I don't know. VIP seems cool, maybe. New Texas, I'll throw around in there. Loco would be neat. I'd hit some people in Loco.
Nice.
But,
your local area, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking more outside though.
Yeah.
We got places to be.
Yep. Exactly.
More tag team belts to conquer, singles belts to conquer.
Yeah, you know.
Everything like that. Yeah.
Brainbusters to deal out.
Yeah.
Okay, now y'all are just getting weird. Okay.
Are they still going on with the old?
They're
Bob?
still going on Bobby Fish.
Did Dimitri say Bob Tuna yet? That's my
yes, he did.
That's my favorite one he said. Bob Tuna.
Rob Tuna, Bob Salmon,
Robbie
Robert
Yellowtail.
Oh, Bob Tuna, man.
Yeah. Rob Fluke. Who's your favorite person at MPX?
My favorite person in MPX is All-Star Matt Locke. Second,
I was going to say it's that or Smasher.
Second is Dylan Smasher. I can make a list. My least favorite, though. My least favorite, though.
Yeah.
Who's your least favorite?
You're gonna make me say it. No, I'm not gonna say it. It's Tommy Dean! I hate that man! God! Jesus. Man, what is with his hair? He's got to be 47 at least. You know what I mean? He's got to be. At least 47.
So, a more serious question, Neville. What's your favorite wrestling move to throw?
My favorite wrestling move to throw? Man, let me tell you. I've taken people's heads off of my all-star lariat. I could do that all day, every day. Brainbuster is too much work. I pick people up and then drop them, and it looks fun, but it's too much work. But hitting people with a lariat is probably my favorite one.
Yeah.
Or that kick to the back, man. I got a sweet kick to the back.
Yes, you do. It's one of my favorite things you throw.
Yeah, ow.
All-Star, have you ever done dojo fighting and any lucha or New Japan wrestling besides just regular cage fighting?
I trained in Muay Thai, kickboxing, and American wrestling. What was the rest of the question? Jesus Christ.
So I guess have you ever done any lucha type?
Oh yeah, man. I train in Houston, man. That's all we do. Yeah, I do lucha all the time. I wrestled Miranda Alizé. Probably.
I saw clips of that. That looked very physical and rough.
One of the best female luchadors. No, I'm all over. I train with Ninja Mac all the time. That guy's flipping all over the place.
Yep.
So yeah, lucha is up there. I don't like doing flips. I'll punch you in the mouth, but.
Besides Dylan Smasher, who would you tag team with?
I'll tell you who I wouldn't tag team with. Tommy Dean. Besides Dylan Smasher, who would I tag team with? We talking MPX? I do want, as much as I don't like him sometimes, I do want to tag with Red. I do want to get some. I want to get silly with Red. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be good.
So.
Patrick Clark asks, would you rather chop Tommy Dean and your hands smell like eggs for a week, or kick Tommy Dean in the spine and your boots forever smell like egg?
That's horrible. And the weirdest part is he's sitting in this room. Why didn't he just say that? Why did he make us read it? Because now it's there. You know, they say when you're learning something, you gotta read it so it sticks to you. Now it's just stuck, like the smell of Tommy Dean.
Mikey Barker says, pick me.
Pick him?
Yeah.
To tag with?
Yeah.
No, I'm letting you guys, spoiler alert, this weekend I'm punching Mikey in the face. Before the night's over with, you will see me punch him in the face.
I can believe
Side,
that.
square.
Oh, anyway. any angle I can get it.
Does Ninja Mac try to get you to leap off of high places?
Yeah, man. I'm the one that taught him all that. He learned it from me, man. It's me under the mask. Surprise. No, we've done some silly stuff together. We've jumped off some things. We've done some
like superhuman version style of jumping off of things, or just actual.
Nah, man. There was this little stool we jumped off. I've jumped out of the apron before, off the apron to get out of the ring. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I jump out of my car, depending on how I'm feeling. So, Ninja Mac stuff.
Would you ever team with Jerome Griffey?
Yeah. Out of as much of an asshole as that guy is, I've learned a lot from him. Mm-hmm. Anytime I've had a chance to learn from him, I always take the seat and listen to what he's got to say. I don't think anyone would want us to tag together because there'd be no one would win.
Right.
No, that would.
There would people's legs and arms would be broken. the roster would just be walked through. So yeah, I could do that. That'd be fun.
Would be a great team.
But he's an asshole,
Apparently Sydney's upset because you're going to punch Mike.
Oh, Jesus
he's on your team.
Sydney, listen. I'm going to punch her when this is over with. Jesus Christ. I'm just swinging, man. Anybody can get it. I'm just going to helicopter the whole front row.
I mean, legally, she's still a child. So
I'm punching everyone in the face, starting with Tommy Dean. And I'm working down the list.
Demetri says cowboy beat boot.
I'm about to...
Richard says he hopes there are no hard feelings about last week when J.D. Griffey...
I was going to say, he doesn't really remember. You have to.
There are a few... Okay, listen. Richard Hill is probably one of the greatest people to ever step foot in MPX. But there are a few things I do vaguely remember from that night. And that's one of someone who looked like, and it wasn't that Jacob kid, because Shrek was on the floor. Someone threw Red a title, and that title connected with my face.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember being knocked out and trying to wake back up, and then hearing someone scream, choke him out. And it sounded, and I don't know, because I didn't see it, but it sounded an awful lot like Richard. I can't say it was, didn't see it. I don't have any hard feelings towards him, but his little ragtag bunch of misfits he's got going on.
I was going to say, so you're looking forward to getting a chance to...
you ever seen that scene in Batman where Bane picks him up and breaks Batman? That's what I'm doing to Red Chambers.
Nice.
The whole plan is to break his spine.
Awesome.
Travis Vitash says a tag team with a late 90s Fred Durst would be cool.
Hey, you know what to do. Go ahead. Get him out of here.
Bye, Travis.
Get him out of here.
One that is curious is, when did your feud with the kids start?
My feud with the kids start. Man, the kids are assholes.
They are.
I mean, yeah.
I didn't know when my feud with the kids started. They never. I mean, I guess when I walked out the very first time, my very first match, man. I'll tell you this. And I just go to the ring. I don't do anything. I'm trying to talk to people. Hey, how you doing? How's your night? You having a good time at the show? Can I get you anything? And then it's met with kids spitting and throwing stuff at me and calling me all sort of names. One kid called me the worst name I have ever been called in my life. It was what show was it? It was at MPX. I came out. It was the person that sits in the corner. The little girl that does the squats. Not her. The one that, I came out. I'm standing there, and I'm like, I go to high five, do my little thing, and he goes, "You look like Tommy Dean," and I was like, "Get him out of here!" I have never in my life been so insulted. I look like Tommy Dean. Get him out of here.
No, kids are jerks.
They are.
Richard Hill says we plan on capturing the flag like 20 times in 30 minutes, but if you just sit it out, I'm pretty sure we can hit 30. What do you say?
If I sit it out.
Is that the rule? You have to capture the flag how many times in a minute?
I mean,
are we Iron Manning this? Capture the flag?
You just spoiled.
All right. Cool. I'm all right with it.
I mean, I'm just saying. I think what he's getting at is that
He thinks you can't win the match.
Yeah, he does realize he has Mad Prince and Red Chambers on his team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those kids can barely walk. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So one of them, just because Mad Prince has like 30 people with him at all times, doesn't mean they're real. You know what I mean? He came to it with a goat I saw.
Well, you've got Randy and Lenny, so that helps a little.
I don't support any of that. What's going to be standing behind me? Listen, Richard. Here's the deal. Listen. I plan on showing up and I plan on winning. If it's with my team, if it's without my team, I'm winning the match. We're gonna leave it at that. I'm winning the match. So you can tell Richard Hill a little. He can hear him.
What a good captain does.
Yeah, I'm winning the match.
Tommy Prince says he's beaten you twice.
Tommy Prince is getting his head smashed into the concrete. So Saturday and Sunday. So we can go ahead and give him one of those. Give him one of those. Thanks for coming, bud.
Yeah, it's like you got Tommy Prince at the H-Town show. And no, the bullshit. The first time he beat me, it's called Dexter was in the way.
That is true.
Now he didn't get a fair win over me. And then the second time he beat me, he used the door. You know what I mean? Where did the door even come from? Whose door was that? Was it his door? Probably.
I could see him going around the house just taking doors.
That's what I'm saying. He seems like a little door thief.
Hill says, "Are you winning though? I mean, sit it out and let's see what happens May 28th, or see what May 28th looks like."
I'm winning the match. I'm winning the match. You know, if I have to sit it out, if I don't have to sit it out,
Brian Paul,
let me know if I'm winning the match.
That was a good one.
That's an old camera guy, I gotta say.
He was actually not defending you, but he was going against Tommy Dean. Tommy Dean said, why are you softer than a box of tissues? And Pulver responded, well, if there's anyone who knows their way around a box of tissues, it's definitely you, Tommy Dean. I was like, that's a good one. No,
the old shower peeking, tissue holding.
Mad Prince says that you brought the door out.
I did, because I needed to figure out whose door it was. That's all I was trying to do. I brought it out, and I remember, whose door is this? Anybody lost a door? And then I'm going through it for no reason. Trying to be the helpful person that I am.
It's very true.
So, All-Star, what did the kid in the wheelchair at HOT do to you that you want to beat him up?
He showed up in a wheelchair. I mean, what are you doing? Like, have some dignity. You know what I mean? What an asshole. And then he said that he was going to beat me up.
That is true.
His little rolled up with his little Gundam. Get out of here.
It's one of the best parking spots.
Yeah, get out of here. I bet I bet he can walk. Show me some hard evidence that you can't get out of that chair. And then he challenged me to a fight. Think I won't flip him over. Run his ass into a pool.
God, I'd pay so much good money for that.
It looked like that scene out of that 80s movie.
Oh, yeah, the one going down the hill and he falls. Yeah. The brake snaps and he, that's it, man. Yeah.
Yes.
You know what,
oh, my God.
Maybe he should be sitting over here and you should be sitting over there. The only thing you brought to the table is a Built for War shirt.
Times. Yeah, Gabe's been very quiet. Where'd you go?
He's probably asleep. It's past his bedtime.
Yeah, probably.
He gets a little sweepy.
And Kyle, it looks like
so he's not built for war.
Looks like you're in for some shit on Saturday.
What? Why?
Tommy Dean's got to be at MPX first.
Yeah, he has to show up first.
What did I do?
I
didn't do anything.
He says, I'm chopping the shit out of you, Kyle.
What did I do?
He hits like a tissue anyway. Oh, big scary threat from old egg smelling Tommy Dean. Ooh, shaking our boots over here.
I was gonna say I hadn't said anything. I just read comments, sir.
The Mad Prince says that he can't wait to give Locke a mood stabilizer on the concrete just for Richard.
It's not happening, bud. He doesn't. It's not happening. The spoiler alert, old Mad Prince, Tommy Prince. It's not happening, you know. And then when you figure out, you know, what Richard's using you for and all that, I mean, it's gonna be a real nice treat for me. So either way,
someone to tell him.
Either way this happens, it's a win for me.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I did say somebody needs to tell him.
Both nights he's gonna end up crying. It's a win for me. The man came out with a goat. A goat.
Yeah.
A whole goat. And where's that little doll? Didn't Richard say he sent it off?
On a farm.
On a farm somewhere?
It's on a farm.
Yeah. All right.
Played with dogs and cats, goats.
Mm-hmm. You know Richard carries in his front seat a shredder.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So. Somebody should get Private Detective Phil Noir on that.
Yeah. So
he's got to solve a case of murder first.
Well, I think it may be a case of murder if there's a shredder involved.
He was going to get Tommy Dean.
Mad Prince says, that's what you think. I cry every day. Try again.
Yeah. It's true. He does seem like someone who cries every day. Maybe he can link up with old Tommy Dean for the tissues. You know what I mean?
Choose.
So you're actually going to let him get the Sunday?
We'll see what happens.
Dimitri says, choose. You get signed to Noah, but you have to wrestle Tommy Dean every night for 2 years. Or you wrestle Bobby Fish, but then smell like fish for the rest of your life.
Yo, that's rough. Whoa. Coming out,
that's
man.
That's a very good would you rather question.
That is
Dimitri.
rough.
Wow.
Man, wrestle Tommy Dean every day for 2 years in my dream promotion. I wrestle my dream opponent once and smell like fish.
Forever.
Man.
Eggs, fish.
I hate them both. You know, I hate more than that, though. Tommy Dean, I'm wrestling Bobby Fish once. I'll smell like a damn fish. I ain't worried about it. Get Tommy Dean out of here. Jesus.
Yeah, Courtney, depending on the kind of shredder, you can definitely shred a stuffed animal. Yeah.
You can shred all kind of animals. Yeah. I mean, things. Papers. You can shred all kind of things.
Wow. Freudian slip.
Where'd that cat go? The cat just took off, huh?
Probably. I mean, she's not that smart, but yeah.
Reminds me of Pepe.
Yep. Good old Pepe.
I'm really mad at Dimitri right now.
You didn't want to have to make that decision?
I didn't.
Get you all worked up.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we got Richard on.
Oh, Richard's on. Hi, Richard.
Yeah, none of us can hear him.
Yeah.
That's for the best.
Okay. Hi, Richard.
Yes, Jay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can Matt Locke in?
Oh, I can hear you loud and clear, sir. Loud and clear.
Listen, Matt. Listen, respectfully, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, respectfully. We're going to kick the shit out of that purple team. You know that, right? I mean, you know that. You've seen what's on your side. Respectfully.
Listen, Richard, I have no doubts in my mind that your guys versus the rest of the purple team, there's not a fight there. You have Kirby, you have Red, you have Griffey. The rest of the purple team has nothing. But if I'm standing there, they're not walking through me. That's the only thing. They got me once because you intoxicated me throughout the entire night.
That was Ernie Pruitt. That was not me.
And you know what? Speaking of Ernie, get him out of here. Ban him again, just for no reason. But yes, no, I agree with you 100% that the purple team has no shot against your crew, but the All-Star does.
It's 30 minutes, and you got to capture the flag as many times as you can. Straight up Call of Duty.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if you've ever played a video game before.
Never once. I don't have time for that. Tommy Dean probably has.
Tommy Dean is busy watching Dragon Ball.
Yeah. Piece of shit, Tommy Dean. I'm listening.
Tommy Dean's not even in this thing, but you know who is in it? Is J.D. Griffey. The man's hold the top title more times than any guy on the promotion. Stephen Kirby, who wants to hold it one last time before he leaves, right? All the motivation in the world. Red Chambers, the prospect champion, okay? The Mad Prince, who is the Mr. MPX at this point. He's on his meds. He's doing great. He's got a cool new finisher. He's just laying bitches out. He's taking their socks. I mean, he's got everything.
Rich, let me cut you off. I don't need to remind you because Cody Cox says it twice every Saturday. I'm an all-star for a reason. I've beaten your best time and time again. I've beaten 3 of your best in one night. I promise you I'm not worried about washed up Kirby, our young boy Red, our fake MMA guy Griffey. I'm not. And Mad Prince has too much going on to even think straight. I'm telling you, if I'm standing there, your guys aren't getting through me. If I'm in the match, I'm winning the match as long as my guys stay out of the way.
But you're one guy against. Don't even forget Johnny Omar is there. You cut me off before. And you have to count on Iron Belly for defense.
I have to count on myself. I'm counting on myself.
You can't take on 5 guys.
We'll see, Richard. We'll see.
Respectfully.
Respectfully, of course. Respectfully, of course. There's I feel like there's a lot of talking me and you have to do come Saturday. But respectfully,
listen, who gave you the opportunity to be an all-star?
You're right.
All right. I'm gonna let you do this whole thing with Jay. If you want to chop Jay, I fully endorse that.
Yeah.
Respectfully. Kyle knows what's what. You know what I'm saying? Kyle knows what's what.
Anyway.
I'm gonna let you go now. I gotta make a phone call to the farm about the
I'll see you Saturday. I'll
talk to you on Saturday.
Yeah, we'll be there.
All right. Respectfully.
Respectfully, of course. Speaking of respect, you know what I don't respect? Tommy Dean. Richard brings up points. He brings up good points.
Yeah.
But like I said, you know.
Wow, Tommy, that's harsh, man.
What did Tommy say now?
I don't think that's true at all.
Neither do I, actually.
What did he say?
He says Matt Locke is more hated than Amber Heard.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely not true.
I was once. Someone told me that I was more hated than Travis Scott. That was rough.
That was going to be in Houston, wasn't it?
Yeah, man. That was in Houston. That was right after, man.
I was going to say, at least with that one, you'd be the one actually doing the trampoline, but... True.
Man.
Whew. That's going to be, yeah. So you still doing, the match on Saturday?
Yeah, I'm going to do it. Respectfully, of course.
Yeah, respectfully, yes.
Like I said, me and Richard have a lot to discuss come Saturday. So, respectfully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he's going to have to get used to you being the new MPX champion through the end of the show.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Of course it would. It's All-Star. Duh. And we change the name, get a new faceplate for it, all the works.
The All-Star Championship.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have a red cap on it.
Oh, yeah. That'd be nice. Red strap? Man, come on now.
Yep.
Do it, Courtney.
Hey, you need
Do
your
it.
straps.
I have to go back to this whole thing and clip and count how many times Matt says Tommy Dean. That's a long time. So, that's up to you.
You're going to be there for a while.
Yeah. Because, if there's one thing he really doesn't like, and he's very vocal about it, it's Tommy Dean.
It's Tommy Dean.
Tommy Dean.
I can't even eat morning sausages anymore because of this man.
Dimitri says, lose to Red Chambers for the rest of your life, but you get to train with Shibata, or lose to Tommy Dean for the rest of your life, but train with Suzuki and Bobby Fish.
He's got really good would you rather.
No, he doesn't. under whose merit does Dimitri have anything? Oh, man. I hate Red Chambers. But I also really hate... You know who's also got added to my list of people I hate? Sydney's mom. She's up there with people that I just can't stand now. Man.
Tommy, no!
Oh, God, what'd he say? Read it out.
Tommy!
Just go ahead and send the timeout.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is that true? Okay. We'll keep that. At least someone's making her happy, you know what I mean? Someone's making her happy.
Dimitri says, choose now, please.
Oh, man, listen. Who am I training with if I lose to Red?
What was it? Shibata.
Oh, I'm losing to Red. I'll lose to Red I'll lose.
But you'd lose the chance to, train with Suzuki and Bobby Fish.
That's okay. I don't want anything to do with Tommy Dean. Or now his weird girlfriend.
Uh-oh.
Sydney's yelling at you again.
Yeah.
Is she? Oh, yeah, what else is new?
You'll just throw a mouthpiece at her. It's fine.
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll throw it at her mom, hit her right in the forehead. Oh, Mrs. Sydney won't see it coming. Front row.
That's...
Good place to end, right?
Yeah, I think so. Thank you very much for joining us, Matt. This has been an experience.
Listen, Sydney, listen. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real honest. You know what? Can we have a break character moment for old Matt Locke here?
Yeah.
Since I've came to MPX, there's been one person through everybody that day in and day out, no matter how I'm feeling, no matter what's going on, has made me feel a certain type of way. And that's Tommy Dean! I hate him! I hate Tommy Dean! Everything about Tommy Dean. Everything about him. God, it gets me so worked up. And Sydney's mom. And Dimitri and Sky. I don't like Red.
Mikey.
I hate him.
Silver.
Who is that one guy? It reminds me of Swoggle. Sebastian Envy. I didn't care for him.
Damn.
I didn't care for him. Silver, I don't like. I only like Schaefer when he does his thing, when he presses on the rope. Johnny Omar, he's weird. What is he, a bartender now? What has he done?
Something like that.
Yeah, what's going on with him? Who am I fighting this weekend?
You're fighting Jerome. You're fighting Red.
Yeah, I'm not fighting Red. I'm beating the ever life out of Red.
Matt Prince.
Johnny, Mad Prince.
That's not gonna be a fight.
And
Kirby.
Stephen Kirby. The greatest human being alive, Stephen Kirby.
He is that. I kicked Kirby real hard once in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how many more of those he can take. You know what I mean?
About it.
Well, he is retiring at the end of May, so.
Yeah, I don't know. So I guess we'll put that to the test. Let's see how many of those he can take.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fighting Mikey B too. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
Fist fight.
Yep.
Broiler room brawl.
Hey, that's going to have nothing to do with the match. He's just going to fight him.
Yeah.
Be sure to slap Randy really hard for me.
Yeah. But yeah, either way, thanks for joining us, and thank you for joining us, Matt Locke. All-Star Matt Locke. Yes, the All-Star Matt Locke.
There it is.
There you go.
And this was definitely an experience and a lot of fun, actually. So we'll see you later. Remember, next week we have the live audience show, so if you don't already plan to be out there, be out there. I mean, like Kirby said, we can fit like 200 people in those seats, and we're going to be in the ring. We're going to
Not your bestie, Sydney.
It's like we're going to be on YouTube, on Facebook, and we're trying to work things out to, possibly do something a little more with that. Either way, make sure you join us for that one. And of course, all of May is going to be pretty awesome. Isaac Mazer, Frankie Fisher, Casey Clay,
All-Star Matt Locke.
Yep. Well, we have All-Star Matt Locke, it's going to be an incredible month, regardless what else is going on. And keep it kayfabe, wrestling fans.
See y'all Saturday.
Mark out.
Yo, I hate Tommy Dean though, man. That guy is a piece of shit. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
Very much.